Nandiyan ka pala. Naghahanap ka ba ng mapagkakakitaan, either full-time man or part-time? Did you know that online is the trend today? Leveraging the online world will help you find customers worldwide. Most of the transactions now ay ginagamitan natin ng online, kagaya ng pag-transfer ng funds sa bangko, pagbabayad ng bills, at kahit na pag-purchase ng mga goods and services ay online na rin, di ba? Bakit hindi mo i-maximize ang internet para magkaroon ka ng another stream of income? Hi! Ako nga pala si JV. Isa akong nurse. I just found an online business that works 24/7 and mostly run by automation. At kung ito ang hinahanap mo, i-register mo lang ang iyong name and email at isesend ko sa iyo agad ang webinar. At kung sa tingin mo hindi ito para sa iyo, wala ka pa rin lugi kasi natuto ka naman At kung sa tingin mo ito ay magwo-work sa iyo, willing ako na turuan kita step by step. You know what? This is the business by far that will give you more time to your family, find your passion, and achieve your dreams in life. So don't forget to register your name and email, and I will be the one who will help you out to give you all the information you need. Live a life, not just a business. Bye! Hello!
Ayan, Happy New Year!
Natin sila ng konti doon sa video kasi medyo walang sound. So Happy New Year everyone! This is JV and I'm currently here in Doha, Qatar. With me is my partner, Coach Risa Palaes from Japan. Hello, Coach.
Hello. Hi, JV. Happy New Year.
Yeah, isang taon tayo hindi nagkita, no?
Oo. Kamusta naman ang nakalipas na taon? Kamusta ang celebration?
Actually, we just celebrated Christmas. Siguro everyone can relate, no? Kung paano i-celebrate ang holidays nowadays, no? Kasi pandemic. So, mostly nasa bahay lang kami. Tapos, we visited church as well and we celebrated with our some of our fellow brothers and sisters in the church. So, because they are actually our second family here. And yun, gano'n. And gano'n din ang New Year namin, kami din, sama-sama. Then, we visited one of our friends na pa-migrate na rin sa Amerika. So, shout out to Carmelo. Thank you for inviting us during Christmas Eve. So, that's how we celebrated, Coach. So, how about you? Paano ka nag-celebrate ng holidays?
Yes, thank you so much. So Pasko, we stayed home. Magkaiba kasi yung culture namin ko tsaka ng asawa ko. So they are in the UK, they are more celebrating the Christmas day itself. Sa atin sa Pilipinas, we were big on Christmas Eve, 'di ba? Parang doon yung handaan, yung party,
Oo.
and then you stay up until in the evening, until 12 midnight. So dito, since nasa Japan kami, walang celebration. Actually, hindi sine-celebrate ng mga Japanese people ang
Hmm.
Christmas. We stayed home. And then on the Christmas day itself, yun ang naging masaya kasi opening present, ganyan, tapos Christmas lunch. And then New Year, we went to Nagano, where the capital city of Nagano as well. Nagano, it's the um, highest part of the prefecture where malaki yung snow. So, nag-celebrate kami sa snow area and we went skiing. Yan.
Ganda.
Hindi ko nga napansin na may COVID palang na pangyayari kasi ang dami-daming tao doon.
Parang wala lang, ano, parang
Parang wala lang, as in,
yung mga,
wala
ano,
lang.
yung mga tao sa celebration. Kasi we all
Oh,
know it's really tough time sa bawat isa, no? And then here comes the special holiday na one time lang mangyari sa isang taon. Kumbaga, nandun yung thinking na, oh, we need to maximize this opportunity.
exactly. Oo, even yung mga Japanese parang gutom din sila sa outdoor, gutom din sa alam mo they look they were really looking forward to go out, so parang they took advantage with the season. Ang daming tao, as in.
Grabe, no? And another celebration that we did in our online space, Coach, remember?
Oh, yes. Congratulations to all who won on our virtual Christmas party. It was very fun. Imagine it was 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a 4 hour online or digital celebration of Christmas.
Yes,
Actually, this
yes,
is my
yes.
second experience, no, doing online Christmas party,
Uh-uh.
and it
Yeah,
was
that was
very,
congratulations.
very
I think you won as well, diba?
yeah.
Ayan. So sa mga Eagles team who won with the raffle and consolation prize, our head coaches Lilibet and Roger
Yes.
were very
Thank you very much.
generous. Yeah.
Kung kayo ay manonood dito mga coach, our head coach
Yes.
from Canada, right? So
Yes.
thank you for organizing that wonderful Christmas party kasi it was fun and alam mo yun, very generous kasi ang dami mga prizes. So one of our business
Oo.
partners in Doha, Qatar won an iMac,
Yes,
iMac
exactly.
ano yan?
Laptop.
Laptop, yes.
Yeah.
MacBook. So,
Is it
congrats.
MacBook? What?
I think, yeah,
OMG. Yeah, that was awesome.
Apple brand.
I see, I see. That's awesome. And I think it only shows that it was a great party because we finished for 4 hours, and uh,
Oo,
the
no?
participant stayed up to the end, because they really, I think that tells about the respect to our head coaches, 'di ba? It's
Yeah.
really something. So saludo tayo sa ating head coach.
And of
Grabe.
course, sa mga uh, organizing committee na nag-contribute, no?
Yes.
He's very energetic. Tsaka si Coach
Coach
Jen.
Jen, yeah, she's very, very dedicated.
Yeah. So can you imagine, no? Nowadays you can celebrate Christmas or New Year or whatever event through online, no? Which is very safe
Yep.
kasi we are also helping the pandemic to not really spread kasi we are on our own home. But we are international. We are connecting uh, internationally. So we have from Japan,
Yes.
from Canada, from Australia, from Europe, right? From UK, from Philippines,
Yeah,
and from here. Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's true. All right. So what's in store for us today,
Yeah.
partner?
But
Time
before we
zones,
start,
stories
let's just
beyond
give
borders.
a short information about why we are here. Basically, we are a regular employee. I don't know. I forgot if Coach is still working. But for me, I
No,
am a nurse.
I already remove uh I've forgotten my employment status.
Yeah.
So sorry, go ahead.
So for me, I am a nurse by profession here, working for 10 years. And, I have a plan B if something happen, right? Sabi nga nila, it's
Mm-mm.
great thing if you have a plan B in case the plan A will not gonna work. So it just
Yeah.
happened. It just happened, and we really experienced a lot of challenges in our 9 to 5 grind. But the good thing is we have 6 to 10 grind, right? So after 9 to 5, we have 6 to 10, which is our plan B. And we're
Okay.
so grateful talaga dito sa opportunity that we have, which is we are an online business entrepreneur as well, doing the business on the
Mm-mm.
side, and it's worked for us 24/7 through the
Mm-mm.
system, proven system. No? And what I really love with this online business is the ease of doing it because once you run your system, then it will gonna
Mm-mm.
work for you wherever you are. Spending your time with family. For me, while I am at work, most of the time, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So, how about you, Coach Risa?
Yes, that's true. I agree with you. This is very international. Our business is one of the best, I would say. Kasi ang laki na natin. Oh my gosh, 100,000 plus communities, right? Who would have thought? I joined, I think we were only about 40,000 in the community. Oh my gosh, it was not even a year when I joined, and grabe yung fluctuate nung business natin. So, I'm so grateful that I found this business kasi I didn't have to go to work. After giving birth, I opted to stay at home, and then I told my husband I wanted to start a business. I don't want to go back to being an employee. And luckily, he's very supportive. So he allowed and supported me to start this business. So I'm very, very happy and grateful. And uh, um, aside from that, I'm super proud of myself because this is the first business that I did and that I made success. Because after 8 months, I became a coach and I built a team. Hopefully, they're watching. It's nighttime in Japan. Hello, hello.
Hello.
And also, yeah, so it's really a blessing in disguise kasi after pandemic, it's still going on, right? The virus is still here. Oh my gosh, virus kailan kabales. So it's a blessing in disguise that we have found. I've found this business um that enabled me to stay home. Yes.
Yeah, and we experience a lot, no? Before we go to our main topic, let's just have a
Mm-mm.
little bit of flashback. What happened this 2021, di ba, Coach?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
ano ba yung nangyari sa loob ng 12 months under pandemic?
Oo.
Yeah, ang dami, no? Ang dami. And siguro, for me, Coach, I would like to share my experience and what are the learnings that I realized at the spike of pandemic last year. I got infected month of March, and
Right.
most of the people knew kasi I am a nurse, no? Akala nila nakuha ko
Mm-mm.
sa trabaho ko. But I was on vacation for 1 month, February, and then when I joined my job, only 2 days, I got infected. But I'm not really exposed sa trabaho kasi naka-ambulance ako, hindi man ako na-expose sa mga really COVID
Yeah.
patient. They
Yeah.
are students.
Yeah.
So it's really
Wow.
impossible to get it from my job. But I realized I was socializing that vacation during that vacation and a lot of transactions. So I
Ah.
got infected. And hindi lang siya, it's really not a normal infection. Like yung,
Mm-mm.
I have most of the symptoms like fever, I got severe diarrhea, severe body pain, if you know that our term trangkaso, for those who are Filipinos.
Yeah.
For me, I can describe it like it is like 10 times pain, body pain. It's really not easy for me. And the worst thing is when I don't even realize na I have difficult of breathing na kasi I'm really coughing so much. And then my auto saturation dropped up to 88 to 89 because I called ambulance na feeling ko hindi ko na kaya. So I was picked up
Mm-mm.
and hospitalized for almost 6 days under hospital treatment. So that was my experience. And what my learning there is, you know, during that experience of having infected by the COVID virus is the importance of, focusing, giving important to your health, coach. Uh, if your health is compromised, everything is nothing, right? So that is one of my realization, and that's why from that time on, I really try to give time to my health. So I was 80. Imagine I was 83, coach, in just span of two months. Nag-drop ako ng 73. Yeah,
Oh, 10
10
kgs.
yes. What I did was just to a little bit of information. No? I did a diet, a low carb diet. So I removed the rice and the bread and the sugar. And
Wow.
tremendous yung result kasi ang ganda ng mga effects sa akin. Masarap yung tulog ko. Masarap yung kain ko kasi pag kumain ka ng ulam lang na walang rice, na-maximize mo yung flavor ng ulam. Kasi wala kang
Ah.
rice. Diba? Pero pag you combine it with a rice, parang nalilesen yung yung taste mo doon sa ulam. So I just eat yung ulam. And I become para my mind is more alert and focus. And then physically I feel better. Talagang gumaan yung pakiramdam ko. Hindi na ako inaantok. Before I
Mm-mm.
used to sleep a lot, but now
Mm-mm.
mas maganda na yung yung focus ko, mas and tiredness most important na yung madali akong mapagod before. But after I lost weight, tapos ko ng low carb ako, yung energy ko talagang grabe.
I
It's
see.
really, for me, a life-changing, kumbaga, benefits. So, that's the benefit of, sometimes you need to focus as well sa health, very important. What is everything, like, you gain the whole world and then your health is compromised. Diba?
That's
So,
true.
yun yung naging top, number one learning ko this 2022.
That's true.
Then
Well, I'm
also,
so proud of you. You were able to survive COVID and massively, because it's 10 kilo, it's a lot, right? And then be able to discipline yourself with the low carb diet. Kasi sometimes, especially sa ating mga Pilipino, we love eating rice, diba? And it will be, I mean, it's kind of difficult to withdraw from eating rice when you're used to eating it the whole life, your whole life. So,
yes.
hats off to you, galing galing.
So, sometimes you need to endure the pain. Alam mo yan? In order for you to do something na hindi mo ginagawa, di ba? So,
That's true.
that experience really gave me a big lesson with that. Same thing sa natin, no? Yung sa hustle natin. Sometimes, you need to get scammed before you learn something, And for me, that is my second learning this from 2021. That if there's
Yeah.
an opportunity, grab it, learn it,
Mm-mm.
and then take it as yours and take action. Kasi time is very valuable, di ba? Sometimes,
Exactly.
ma-share ko lang, Coach Reese, I have a lot of trainings, but the thing is, more, I gave more information, but I lack when it comes to action taking. So, that's my realization 2021. Siguro yun na rin yung naging education year ko na masasabi ko. But this year, 2022, I'm looking forward to really implement the learnings that I have learned. So for me, that's basically my realization this 2020 from 2021 that I can apply this 2022. And lastly na lang, Coach, which is the importance of online opportunity. Kasi we are still at the pandemic phase. Akala natin patapos na, pero in some areas of the world, nag-i-spike pa rin talaga ang pandemic. So if you are one of those countries na tumataas ang mga cases, uh, it's really good to learn online, whatever the learning na makuha nyo online, to take advantage of the digital world, internet space, and don't let na wala tayong magawa kasi pandemic. We are we are locked up, in these four corners of the house without doing nothing. So, but in online you can do it. You can even maximize, and you can even leverage and earn more than what you earned before in your whatever job you are doing, diba? So those are my top learning. Number one, health. Number two, ano yung number two ko, Coach? Uh, my, yeah, learning to
Discipline.
put it into action.
Oh,
And
implementation. Okay.
yeah, third is, the online space. Learn online space, take it to your advantage, and generate income through online. So
Wow, I
that's it
love
for
it.
me, Coach. How about you? I would like to know.
I love it. So I think it seems at some point of our life because of this pandemic, 'di ba, lahat tayo naapektuhan. Me and my family were also affected. We got it July naman, so a little bit later. But the first quarter of 2021, it was good kasi my husband was actually what you call it? My husband was stranded in the
Mm,
UK for 11 months, and then he was able to come back. He was able to enter Japan exactly on December 25th, 2020. So 2021, so first quarter, it was just like family time. I didn't do anything about the business. It was just like lazy first quarter. Second quarter, it was strategizing. Am I going to add to do some advertising? Do I have to? Should I just focus on my team? And then come July 2021, all of us got COVID, and it was a tough actually it was a tough experience because I for one was not a believer of COVID. I was thinking maybe this was just a hoax. Maybe this was just something that government created, and apparently it's real. It happened to us. Luckily for all of us, for me and my family, it was just mild symptoms. We didn't have to go to the hospital. We just had fever. Actually, for me, I had loss of smell and loss of taste, and I was able to taste maybe after 2 months. So after 2 months ko pa siya talagang parang nawala. Ang kagandahan lang when you got COVID, your body developed antibody, right? So nagkaroon ka ng antibody sa katawan mo,
yeah.
which helps to fight the virus. So my learning on that is I agree with you on health kasi even though I was taking supplements, even though I was making sure that we wash hands, even though we all wear masks, you don't know kasi you never know how you get to catch it eh. You have to be
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
if you're cautious already, you have to double your cautiousness kasi hindi mo alam kung anong kalaban mo eh. Right?
Yeah.
Luckily for us, we have our supplement that help us to really fight the virus. We just cannot, obviously we cannot advertise it wildly, but that's the one thing that helped me, especially with my children. Um, when it happened, to boost
Mm.
their immunity system, although it does, the virus is already there, it helped them a lot with their immunity system. So if you're cautious, be extra cautious because you don't know, hindi mo alam kung yung kalaban mo, you don't know what you're gonna get. The second learning for me, I would say, is taking taking a step back and
Yeah.
reassess yourself kasi second quarter I was I was beginning to be impatient, like what's happening with my business, I'm not getting any results, blah blah blah. Parang I was becoming impatient. So I shout out to Coach Jennifer. That was that I think around June, or I can't remember when's the exact month, but I had a conversation with her that made me say, okay, I'm gonna step back, reassess myself, and go back to what I have learned and what I am currently doing. So that's my second lesson for me, to just
Mm.
be patient. So if you're cautious, be extra cautious. If you're patient, be extra patient. Kasi especially business, traditional or not traditional, time is our time. Either time is our enemy or time is our ally, and time is a
Yeah. Totally.
commodity that we have to use very, wisely. The third lesson that I would say, around after we all got COVID, it was a lesson kasi we had a family issue that made us as a strong individual, uh,
Mm.
mentally, nag-let go ako when it comes to being a parent. Nakita ko na my children were lumalaki na sila, na parang I have to slowly stop becoming a parent, and yung maging kaibigan nila ako para they can open up to me. So, yun ang pangatlong lesson sa akin na because iba yung generation nila sa generation ko. It was
Oo.
difficult for me to understand na this is how children in
Mm.
this generation. So,
Yeah,
in-adjust
I
ko
like
talaga
that.
yung mindset ko,
I can
'di
relate to
ba?
that, coach, kasi imagine yung mga children, no, yung mga anak natin na wala naman silang ibang choice kundi ikaw lang, magulang lang, kung sino lang kasama sa bahay kasi it's really not normal for them, di ba? And then if we
Yeah.
will gonna apply the same approach na yung we are not talking to them too much, then it will be hard for them. And sometimes you need to have time to play with them, yung maging ano ka rin, no? Maging jolly ka din sa kanila, parang put yourself sa kanilang level na kasi
Mm.
they are also looking for someone na maging playmate. So, you're a parent at the same time you need to play a role as ano parang yung uh, playmates as well. Kasi they are really looking for someone, no, na makalaro. And
Oh, imagine
really
for a
important.
child not to be able to play, 'di ba? Because of pandemic. Luckily here in Japan, they were still able to go to the park and all that. Pero iba pa
Mm,
din kasi yung social commitment, yung social
tama.
activities ng mga bata compare sa adults, right? So, doon talagang naging malaking adjustment din kasi 24/7 kanilang kasama. So, as a
Yeah,
parent, parang you were being, no, you have to do this, you have to do that, please do that, please do this. And then, yun, nag-step back din ako as a parent, as a mother. Kasi I have to think, okay, so what are the other things that can be implemented here that can prevent them from being short-tempered or bored already. Alam mo yun?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Ang tendency minsan gano'n kasi sobrang energetic sila 'no, ang taas ng energy and then makukulit. And then we tend to
Oo.
get angry sometimes, impatient and insensitive to them because really this
Mm.
pandemic, you know, grab away their opportunity to enjoy life. And I
Yes,
think that
that's
is
so
something
true.
na very important sa mga parents out there, kung those who have
Yeah,
children
we
at
feel
home.
you. We feel you, all the parents.
Yeah.
And we are on your side. It's very difficult for this situation.
uh, Also the situation wherein we are working on a very, uh, ano yun, tawag doon? Exhausted environment sa workplace natin. No? Especially
Oh nga
kami,
eh.
di ba, nasa, kami, frontline kami. And then, pag uwi sa bahay, you need to really adapt yung environment for your children. So, it's really tough time for us this 2021, coach. But the question is, are we going to, to stay the same, whatever happened in 2021? That's the challenge, no?
Exactly. So what's in store? Obviously, we don't know what the future holds for us, but what's in store is now we're going to talk about 2022 is the year of the tiger, right?
Yes,
So I
yeah.
put that 2022 is your year. So let's talk about growth and what do we expect? Goal setting, planning, and etc.
Yeah. So we just adopted our topic for this first episode at year 2022, which is the year of the growth focus. So we're so grateful for our online business. Shout out to our founder Mike and Darren for really guiding us on the right way, di ba? Kasi can you imagine, no, every year kung wala, if you don't have any goal or any focus, whatever what you are doing, then you will not go anywhere, no? You're just like a ship, uh, you know, sailing on the whole ocean without any direction. But for us, we're so thankful kasi we have this focus, broad focus that we need to really learn because at the end of the day, what matters is the how you change from point A to point B, di ba? And that
Mm-hmm.
talks about grow, di ba? Growing. And this 2022, I don't know about you on the last year how you grow personally, siguro. Most importantly, di ba? Just what we talk
Mm-hmm.
about, we have a lot of experiences when it comes to personal level. But the thing is, especially when we apply it this year 2022, we need to, it's really good thing na whoever you are right now will be better at the end of the year 2022, right? So it's still January,
Yes.
it's still the first month of the year. So we are still we still have the 12 full months to really improve ourselves, coach, right? So gr- growing is really important. And this is something that we're going to talk right now, coach, right?
Yes. So I agree with you with what you said. So you have to be the better or the best version of your 2021 self,
The best
and
version of
don't accept, yes, don't accept any more um, excuses or lies. And that's one thing that I will keep on saying to myself. I'm only available for to people who have the same passion as me. I'm available to people who have big goals and who are daring to dream big and to dream impact.
yeah,
So
exactly.
let's talk about growth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, this is mostly focused on entrepreneurship, right? Business owners, if you are a business owner. But we are gonna tackle it in a holistic way as much as we can, coach, right? Because Our first on the list, we have actually we one, two, three, we have 4 points here. The first one is all about marketing. Yes. So, how important is marketing this coming 2022 for every one of us? When we talk about marketing, we can talk about the business per se, but we can even apply it holistically, right? For example, to our family, how we market our family, our influence. Because for me, when we say marketing, it's for me it's like more on influence. How you are going to impact other people, diba? On whatever you are doing, right?
Yeah.
Because if
Yes.
you're able to influence your children at home, your people under you, you are those people who are you are handling, and those people who are looking at you in this social media, it's really my responsibility for me to to be careful on what I am conveying to people, because otherwise people will gonna get the wrong information from me, and it's a wrong marketing, right? So there's a right marketing and wrong marketing.
Yeah.
So how about you, coach?
Yes. So the strategy for, I would say, for online marketing, nowadays we all of us have our own phones, right? Even 2-year-old kid, they have their own phone.
Yeah,
Um, the one way to utilize your marketing strategy is to get clear about your audience. And I think we've talked about this before when you said about creativity, the videos that you are showing nowadays. Parang nakikita ko lalo na sa YouTube, no? Yung mga pinapakita or napapanood ng mga batang 2 years old, 3 years old.
yeah,
Sometimes mapapaganon ka na lang, like, oh, but then they have 2 million views, 3 months. So it's really depends on the audience that you are targeting, right? Say for example, you're a family man and you want to target a family person, family, a business person, but is a family oriented, then your main focus on marketing should be about your family, how your business will help the family, how your business can provide for the family. So those are the things that you have to consider when you're creating your marketing strategies, right?
yeah, that's right, coach. And this
I also Yeah, I
yeah,
also would like to add about organic and paid kasi marami ngayon. One thing that I had a conversation with another business owner. She was complaining that Facebook is actually just becoming an advertising platform. Like there's no real engagement anymore. So, but I would say na maganda pa rin yung organic marketing. Yung hindi siya paid kasi
yeah,
um 'di ba? Yung marketing with with referral, it's still better than the paid one. So hopefully we
exactly.
get to utilize that kind of strategy.
Yeah, because when we say organic following, like you really are giving value to people, no? And sometimes it's better to choose giving value than letting people to or allowing or sending your, like for example, your whatever social media you have, to like them, because you are just like
Mm-hmm.
begging them to support you, right? But if you are
Yeah.
you have a following that is really unique, and they like your page because they want to follow you, they want to support you, and that is life changing as well, uh, for if you are a creating a brand online. So we also tackle a branding before, right, in our previous episode. So if you want to learn more about the branding, because
Yes.
branding is very important in marketing, coach, right?
Exactly. It's this very important.
Yeah. Have you do you have any like do you remember that discussion before? I think one of the topics that we tackled up under branding is like the brand is who? The brand is you, right?
The brand is you. You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
the brand. Like
You are the
think
brand.
about all the
Exactly.
actors and the actresses. They are the brand, right? So you have to know what you are specifically doing. But once you establish your brand, let's say for example, I will name Miley Cyrus, no? She recently held a New Year party, and where there were like maybe 200 to 300 people attended. And when I saw the some clips of the video about that party, she was like almost naked, and she was very playful, as she's always been playful. So what I learned from that, the lesson is, once you already establish your brand and you already have a following, a loyal fans, whatever you do, they will follow you, whether you're good or you're being bad, you're full of tattoos or you're being this. People love you. You already have your name. So make sure that you establish your brand, and then create a loyal fans, create a loyal following.
And the important thing about doing or establishing a good brand is like you can also earn for a living if you have a good brand, right? Because
Mm.
you're able to influence your following, your followers, to the point that they are willing to support you whatever you do, right?
Yes, that's true.
And that is the important thing, and that is our goal, to have a brand that really uh, can influence and as well as impact other people's lives, and at the same time help you on the other side, help you to survive when practically what is a brand if you cannot sustain it, right? So, and
Yeah.
under branding, we talk about the passion. Whatever your passion should be also your brand. And that is very important because now, as we talk about branding, others, they are doing their brand, but they don't really like it. It's just like because this is the trending brand nowadays, so they also are doing or adopting the same brand, but they don't really. That is not really their passion, their niche. So it's really very important to know your niche, know your passion, and then from that passion you create your own brand, di ba?
Yep, that's true. Next one, let's talk about the next strategy for growth focus. I would just like to no no to add uh what really is growth mindset, and on my point of view, because this is obviously, this is one thing that we need to understand. Why is it important for 2022? Like,
Yeah.
growth mindset describes a way of viewing challenges and setbacks. We need to have a growth mindset because we need to believe that even if we struggle, when we have a certain skill, our abilities aren't set in stone. So we have to think that what with work, their skills can improve over time. So have a very good mindset that you are in a growth space. Your skills will improve, your strategies will improve, even your decision making will improve. Next, mentoring. I love that.
All right, we're at mentoring. Sorry, I was busy sharing the into Eagles.
It's okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we are mentoring. Why mentoring is very important in our 2022 journey. So
Yeah.
if you are aiming to become, a better you, a better version of you,
Mm.
Focus, I would say, on people, because if you focus on people, of course you focus on yourselves. You develop yourselves, you develop your character and everything. But also, if you're able to influence other people, gi- giving, giving is the key. When you are a giver, it's also a biblical principle, right? And then
Yeah.
you are giving value to other people, then you will for sure grow your, your network. Will gonna grow your tents, extend your tents, tremendous extension of tents if you are uh, able to give value to other people, whatever, whatever aspects or however way you are giving it, as long as if you're able to help people, help your mentees. And for me, that's something that I need to improve in myself, to really help the community, especially the team that I will be handling this 2022, to really focus on their growth and to gain traction and to gain results on whatever they want to gain, to whatever goals they want to achieve in. Because that is something, the financial side is only a bonus if you're able to see these people, this family growing. They were able to thrive, not only just to survive, and that is the main game. And the joy that it will gonna bring you is, that will be priceless, diba?
Yeah, that's true. So I
So
would like
related.
to add, no, so there was a research in 2004, and an academic student coined an acronym for what mentors do. So since we're talking about mentoring now, what David Clutterback coined this one: M for managing the relationship, E for encouraging, N for nurture, T for teaching, O for offering mutual respect, and R for responding to the learner side. So at first, your responsibility as a mentor is to is to develop the relationship, build rapport to your mentee, build rapport to your team, encourage them, nurture them, and teach them, ensuring them that you are in all of the meetings that you hold is conducive to learning. Kasi when you have that kind of skill set, then the people in your team will also benefit from what you're doing, right? So obviously that's what we want to achieve for the mentees to develop the relationship with us, and um, to offer a mutual respect. So isa sa mga magandang gusto ko, I really like the respect that we had during the during the Christmas party, kasi even though it's virtual, we were able to successfully manage it. Maganda yung naging flow niya, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly. And they finish it, right? Most of them, most of our member. How many attendees you have, coach?
I
Like,
think we had more than 100, 150, 160, and then
yeah,
after 4 hours naging 50%. But it was still a good participant, good number.
yeah. So for you, coach, on your experience so far, what is the one thing that you see about mentoring? Like, what is the important thing about mentoring? Because you've been mentoring for how many months right now, or more than a year? What
Yes,
can you
not
share about?
wala pa siya.
Oo, wala pa. So, what can you share about this on your experience, no? Na nakita mo na how important is mentoring or mentorship? How important is mentorship?
Well, as I've said, mutual respect, diba? And mutual understanding what the other person is what the other person's want to achieve, so the goal, right? And you as a mentor, what's your goal for them? So
Mm.
kailangan mag-coincide sila, mag-meet sila halfway. Kasi if the other person is setting the bar low and then your expectation is so high, mangyayari hindi magiging maganda yung flow ng mentorship, 'di ba? It's
Tama.
either ikaw as a mentor, magkakaroon ka ng annoyance feeling, or you'll be impatient to the mentee. And then yung
Mm.
mentee naman, because the expectation was too low, tapos yung mentor mo too high, parang wala siyang energy, so nagagalit siya. Kumbaga walang walang respect, tsaka walang
Yeah.
hindi na-reciprocate yung energy na binibigay ng mentor. So maganda na magkaroon ng, as ano ba yung what did I said? Mutual, understanding of what you want to achieve, and this is how I want to implement, or this is how I want to teach you. Tapos ikaw naman, yung mentee naman, yes, okay, this is how I want to receive from you, and this
Yeah.
is what I need from you.
So it's always a two-way communication, right? Not only just
Kailangan two-way siya. Yeah.
only the mentor is giving the information and the expectation, and then the mentee is like you're not hearing
Yeah,
it.
the mentee is as important as the mentor, kasi kung mentor lang ng mentor ang nagsasalita, you don't know kung ano yung target ng tao, 'di ba? You will
Tama.
base what on their choices as well. And then you as a mentor, you have to put your input. You have to enter your input based on what they wanted to achieve.
Wow. Tama, tama. And as a mentor as well, you need to walk the talk, di ba? Because I saw some mentors who are really not they are giving instruction, but the mentor themselves are not really applying it. So sometimes mas malakas pa rin yung influence na nakikita na you are doing what you are talking, right? So
Yeah.
so that's also a challenge. So and you are a leader. Being a mentor is not easy because you have a lot of things to consider, di ba? So act like a leader. But I do believe not everyone thinks they are a leader. Eh. But as a mentor, you're able to influence them and to cultivate the leadership within them. Kasi we have, for me, I believe that everyone is a leader, but in a different way. We have all the leadership in ourselves, but in a different way. So we just need to be sensitive with that and to be a guide to whoever people following you. So that's very
That's true.
important. And this 2022, if you want to excel in what you are doing, you need to be a good leader, a good mentor, and walk the talk. Yeah. So that's our mentorship talk. So next, organization.
Organization.
Yes, ang tagal ano,
Yeah.
parang organization.
Nag-freeze tayo pareho, yeah.
So when we talk about organization, we are using all the tools that we have available and to track and to grow your business. So in our generation right now, ang dami no, ang daming mga tools na pwede natin utilize uh, to organize yung team mo, to organize yung mga yung mga ginagawa mo to for your business to grow. So one of these tools that we can recommend is to leverage the internet, of course, kasi nandiyan lang ang internet. And especially for us we are doing business online, so internet is really one of the foundation of the business because we are reaching people around the globe and learning the
Yep.
basics. You don't need to be internet savvy to master everything. You just really need to somewhere like you need to learn the basic thing about internet and in our business we don't really need to to be to learn like digital marketing expert and everything for you to be
Yeah.
able to run your online business, di ba? Imagine who are the business owners in our community, coach? We have
Yeah.
people from where? From full-time mom, right? Full-time
Yeah.
parents, move to online space. We have uh, hospitality. We have someone from nursing like me. That what I know about digital opportunity, right? All I know is to do
Mhm.
YouTube and to scroll my Facebook, wall.
Yeah.
But because of the business that we have, we're able to learn a lot already because it's a step by step. The good thing is that it's step by step learning. So
Yeah,
that's one
that's true. I
thing that
so agree with you. Yeah, I so agree with you. Organizational growth is very, very important. Um, Obviously, even with a small company wants to get big, big companies wants to get bigger. So growth is something that even individuals or even small business owners are looking for. So when we say organization, is it something about how you handle your business? Is it about being organized? Um, do we like ano ba yun? Something that needs to be developed over time?
yeah. And
Okay.
also
Wala.
the tools that we can utilize, right? Like ano ba yung mga tools that we can utilize? Like how are you going to monitor your team? So we have already the Zoom application that you can use to talk to them wherever they are, di ba? And we also have
Yeah.
the Google Calendar to track your schedules because tendency when you're in online space, you tend to overlap some schedules. So a little bit of organization and bookkeeping strategy.
Yeah.
You can even uh, put uh, alarm or in every schedule that you have so that you will be reminded from time to time. And organization for our business as well is imagine if you are handling thousands of people, it's really impossible to get in touch for each and every one of us. Imagine the bulk of members, right? But because of the technology that we have, we're able to gather everyone at same time at the same place, right? On the same platform. So that's the good thing about technology. So take advantage of
Yeah.
this platform, whatever the apps that you can use to utilize. We have the Google, right? We have the Google Sheets to create your own activities. For example, if you have 1 week activity, then you can enter there your uh, one week activities from time to time, and then you can organize, right? Because growing is a matter of organizing as well. They are, interconnected. It's really hard to grow if you are scattered, di ba?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. That's so true. Totally agree. Okay, let's
So
proceed. What's our next
yeah,
tool?
next is our accountability. So when we say
Mm.
accountability, this 2022, number one for me under accountability is to be accountable first to yourselves. For me, taking 100% responsibility to everything that you are doing is a game
Yeah.
changer for this 2022 coach. So the reason why maybe last year you are not really getting result because somehow you tend to forget some of the important thing in your life personally because sometimes we tend to look on the other people and then we tend to forget ourselves. So for me, accountability is taking accountable to everything that I am doing in everything that I have and also to everything that I am, I'm handling those people who are looking after me. So it will gonna start for me first, and then becoming accountable to other people after that. So we
Mm.
wanted to be our own boss, right? Which is
Yeah.
that's our main goal is to have our freedom. And for me, in my situation, because of the pandemic, I realized a lot of things. Which is one is the your corporate world will not really gonna guarantee that you will gonna support you in this hard time. And actually, what I realize is that they are the first one to to really not support you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why our my goal this 2022 is to be my own boss. Uh, I will do whatever it takes to get that goal. This 2022, I will not let my past dictate my future, and it will all lie under the growth mindset, right? And focus on whatever we need to focus. Focus on the 30% that will gonna gain result and set aside the 70% that will gonna uh, decrease your momentum to get the result that you really want. So before I was focused in 70, but now I will. My goal is to change it into 30% to focus on the things that will really gonna gain traction and result in my business that I'm doing. So that's being accountable. So I don't know. How about you, Coach?
Well, accountability plays a big role in growth, most especially if you want to if you want to go fast. There's an African proverb that I actually like. It says, if you want to go, if you wanna go far, if you wanna go fast, run alone. But if you wanna go further, run together. And accountability will give you that running farther, because you want to go to you don't just want to finish the race, but you want to finish it with a team, especially the business that we have. We need people, we need to help more people, we need to reach people, we need to be able to raise the bar, not just from ourselves but from the people that is um what do you call it, yung
Yeah.
umaasa sa atin, right? So, having an accountability partner is a big thing for the growth, for having a growth mindset. Kasi if you are slacking off, like with this kind of um Zoom that we have, if for example I wasn't feeling well, I wasn't in the mood to go live, but because I have you as my accountability partner, you would say, "Hey Risa, come on, we promised each other to do this.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have
yeah.
to show up." So, nabubuhay yung hope mo, nabubuhay yung energy mo, nawawala yung maiisang tabi mo yung procrastination kasi you have that other person who wants to, pull you up
Who are
kapag
depending on you.
kakailangan mo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that,
So,
Coach. Thank you, Coach,
Yeah.
for always there.
You're welcome. Thank you din, We complement each other kasi there were times na parang especially kapag as a mother, marami kang ginagawa and then parang all you wanna do is just rest. So thank you then for not giving up on me, for not giving up on the
But the
show.
good thing about that, doing, you have the mutual, agreement and accountability to each other is like, sometimes, yeah, you're right. It's really hard na umpisahan ulit di ba? Parang
Yes.
you tend to, I think it's better to rest na lang muna kasi it's so tiring, no? And
Yeah.
yung surroundings natin, very negative pa. But the good thing, if we did it, we pursued it, after that, the effect is, ano mo yun, pangmatagalan and then we ended up chatting each other, wow, that was amazing,
Kaya nga.
conversation, and so, mas marami yung balik, kumbaga. Pero what
Exactly.
if we
Yeah.
listen to the negative voice, and then nothing will gonna happen, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's an accountability partner for you there, saying, "Hey, you have other responsibilities to do."
Hello, Ate Risa Dahil.
Hello.
Show to the camera. It's
Hi.
my lovely son here.
Hello, pretty girl.
Yeah. Actually, he is a boy.
It's my boy.
I'm a boy po.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wow, long hair.
Yeah, it's a long hair boy. No?
Yes, sir.
Sige.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I would
Pretty,
like to,
pretty boy. Ang ganda ng face niya.
kaya nga, future, business owner. So, I would also
Yes.
add up with this one, you really need to be selfish in order to be selfless. When we talk about,
Wow.
about accountability, kasi sabi ko nga, it will always start to yourself, di ba? So, sometimes you need to a little bit become selfish. So, like, in a way, like, you need to give time to yourselves to develop your personal growth. Sometimes you need to sacrifice time. You need to go to the room and close the door to have your me time, di ba? And then develop yourself on how you're able to, improve yourselves. And then, especially on the online space, uh, sometimes there is the time that you will be alone, which is normal, but that loneliness will become beneficial if you know how to handle it. So for me, I'm handling it like I'm putting it into learning phase. So if I am on a learning mode, no one will really gonna distract me. And then sometimes there are distractions, but my mindset with that is like I need to focus on this because this will gonna matter my future. And sometimes there is a question like you are you are having no time to your family because you are doing this thing. Actually, that's a lie. For me, that's a lie. What is it if you're going to sacrifice now for them to give more time in the future, or you're going to let it go? Okay, stop doing what you're doing, and then you will be still on the same, rat race as we call it, doing the same thing over and over again because you never choose to be different. You never choose to be selfish at first, and that is, for me, is my mantra. And I always tell them that yeah, this is only temporary for now because I do believe that this will gonna change the future. This will gonna give you more time in the future, and it really you
Yeah,
really need to have the guts to do that. It's hard.
exactly.
Fortunately for me, I experienced that a lot of times. But if you know what you are doing and if you know that you are going somewhere, then fight for it, right? Fight for it because at the end, you will not only the one who will gonna benefit to this, but your family as well. and that is our goal, to give them more time, to give them more financial stability, to be able to provide it for them for that will really gonna support in the long term.
Yeah, so true. I agree. So whatever we are doing is actually for the next generation.
Exactly. And I think we're gonna end up to this one that I'm gonna share. So Byron Paul Cipher said, "Teamwork means that you are willing to compromise when it is best for the team to advance to reach their goals." So let it sink in. Again, teamwork means that you are willing to compromise when it is best for the team to advance to reach their goals. You know, this is something that I found on the net while browsing about what is the importance of the organization, what is the importance of teamwork. Because inside organization is not really the organization, right? It is an individual person who are inside the organization. So for me, I have the desire, the big desire to really help this individual person inside the organization that I think will gonna affect not only them but the whole family. Because if I'm only focused to one individual, for me that's no effect. But if I focus on what this individual can do to the other individual, that to the circle that he or she is in, that is life changing for me, coach. Can you imagine, for example, if I'm going to impact the lives of this one business partner, and this one business partner will gonna impact his or her, family circles. I can see the I can see the effect to that. The domino effect that I can give to this community or to this family. And then this family can impact another family. So family upon family will be able to change. Will be able to have the result that they want. Will be able to have the time freedom, the financial freedom that they need. And for me, this is what this coach for me is all about. So for me, I'm willing to
Yeah.
compromise because I know this is the best for my team. I know this is the best for their lives. I know this is the best for their family because I myself is a family as well, right? It's a part of
Yeah.
a family that is really thriving, and it's really hard to uh, if you are on the state of surviving path. Surviving means you are relying on your day-to-day income. Kapag nawalan ka na ng trabaho, wala nang balance yung yung family mo. That is survival. So we are all mostly on the survival phase. But if we're going to able to transition from survival to thriving, thriving means you are already on the excelling phase and changing from your life that is really hard to something better. That is life changing for me, coach. And really, uh, each part of the team is very important. Don't or never, never, ever, degrade or not to really give importance to one person in your team because you might never know, right? What this person is, what this person's situation is all about. Maybe he really needs you. That's why he trusted you, and then you just tend to like, ah, I think he will not affect my team. So that is a selfish act actually on a part of a mentor, on a part of a leader. So for me, if someone will gonna trust me, I will make it sure that I will gonna impact. I will be able to give influence to this one. Kasi he trusted you, no? She trusted you. This business partner trusted you so much. And then they are looking forward for the result. That's why they jump in that opportunity that you are doing. So for me, each individual is equal and important. So, and I think that will gonna drive me to my goal as well, right?
That's a good. That's a good to hear, Coach. So I totally agree with all of what you say, and I like what how Byron puts it. Compromise when it's already the best time for the team to advance. So,
It's it's hard to compromise, right?
yeah. Right, so this isa na namang napakagandahang hopefully they're able to pick up something, some
Yeah.
nuggets. Happy
We
New
miss
Year. So this is only the seventh day of the year, and we hope that you have a plan for the year to achieve your goals and you don't let it pass just like the 2021. Okay, we hope that this year will bring you more glory, more joy, more money, more good health, and everything that you desire. Thank you so
so.
much, Coach
Thank you so much.
JV, and
So much for Teresa. So
happy
once
New Year
again,
again.
this is Time Zone.
Stories beyond borders.
Yeah. So have a great day, everyone. I'll see you next week. So this will be a weekly episode. So we will gonna have a
Yeah.
lot of time next time, and I hope we'll be able to give more value to everyone. So keep safe and have a great day. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Bye.